Years ago, I got to raft down the Snake River. This is a river between Jackson Hole, Wyoming and Alpine. It goes on out actually all the way to the Washington coast. But it's a dangerous river. It's a fun river to raft. And there was a stretch in there. We had a guide in our I think with 3 boats for our group. And the guides of each boat were, they gave us an opportunity. We hit a stretch of river where it got wider. There was no rapids, and it was a pretty long stretch. And they're like, it's a hot day. If you guys want to get out and swim in the water, you can do so. We're all wearing life vests and stuff, so several of us wanted to get out. We jumped in the water and having a great time splashing around, swimming. And then the main guide said, okay, guys, there's a bend coming up. There's some rapids. Y'all need to get back in the boats. I was like, okay, cool. I was just having a great time, bebopping around, floating down the river. But there's this thing called current. And when your body is in the current, you move faster than the boat sitting on the current. So I had gone downstream further than the boats. And that's when I turned and thought, no big deal, I'll just swim towards the rafts. I'm not a very good swimmer. And even if I was, I looked over to the side and I think I'm making some ground. And I looked to the riverbank and I'm going the wrong direction fast. And I mean, the bend is coming up and there's rapids and you do not want to not be in a boat through those rapids. And I was like, I need a little help. So thankfully they rowed, they used paddle, like they had to speed up to catch up to me and grab me and pull me into the raft for safety. And I think the pull of the world is like the current of a river, and you're out there just enjoying yourself, life is going on, and you didn't even realize how far you got from safety. And you didn't realize how strong that pull of that current was until you saw it in relation to the actual solid thing. Because in relation to the boats, it was just slow movement. I was just gradually pulling away. But when I looked at the river, I was moving fast the wrong direction. So before we go on, brothers and sisters, let me ask you a question. Are we trying to have both? The life of God as a child of God and a life in the world? Are we trying to have both? Watch out. Because the pull of the world is stronger than we realize. And it leads to death and destruction.